Jon Jones wants 6 months. He wants 6 months to prepare for Aspinall. He wants 6 months. He can have them. How would I control it? How would anybody control it? Jon has the undisputed belt and that Tom has the interim belt. We all understand that these guys are going to fight. Now that we have that evidence, we have had November to December, December to January, January to February, February to March. We've got 4 months. If Jon needs 6 months to train for Aspinall, how much does he still need? Did he take a couple of weeks off? Did he take a whole month off? For heaven's sakes, did he take the whole time off? It's been 4.5 months since that fight. Did he not train? Train with Aspinall in mind? Did he not full well know the undisputed champion was going to take on the interim champion? What do you mean he needs 6 months? 6 months starting when?
This question's for Bilal. You think you could win a street fight by decision?
That's a great question. I'll meet you outside, and then we'll find out.
Listen, you're not tough, and we're not going to do that again. I'll shut the mics off. Go over here.
So, I got a question for, oh, I forgot the name.
Well played, well played.
Do you think that you would be able to beat a healthy full camp Gilbert?
I mean, I did beat a healthy full camp Gilbert.
Okay, whatever you say.
Cool guy. Okay, we're going to go over here now. Thanks.
To finish off training camp, basically. I think that 4 or 5 weeks.
An emergency situation has been identified. We request you evacuate the hotel using the...
I would have to say Islam is fighting Justin. And after that, if you want to give a fantastic fight for Dustin Poirier, the retirement fight, why don't we do the rematch or the three, Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway. I would do Arman Tsarukyan versus Charles Oliveira. And then I would probably do winner of Chandler versus Pimlet against Dan Hooker. I would do that.
So where does that leave Ilya?
Ilya Topuria, Mateus Gamrot.
Okay, all right. So now you're just throwing, now you're just swinging, now you're just throwing it against the wall. Come on,
hey. The one thing we really, it's hard, we don't see often is Ilya Topuria on his back.
I want to thank every last one of y'all that prayed for me the other day. God bless y'all. Thank you so much. The reason I don't ask for prayers more often like that is because it looks like I'm seeking attention, and that's just not what it is. I just really needed it. I was just feeling a heavy demonic presence, and a lot of people also made fun of me for coming out and saying that. And I'm telling you guys, I don't need therapy. I don't have anxiety. I'm telling you, these dreams are demonic. And that's what I was going through, and the prayers helped. I'm telling you, instantly, right after I posted the video, I felt like the Holy Spirit just lift me up. And so I might not ask for prayers often, but when I do, it's because I really need it.
I don't believe in that. Social media not gonna help you, bro. Like
That's
something
true. That's
coming bad to you. You go to a mentor, go to a guy, go to his pastor, go to his church, go to a friend. don't get your phone and try to.
That's my question for you, Gilbert, because like Bryce, do you think like part of him is split between like actually being a fighter and trying to build the fight, and then the other half of him is like this is what he believes? Because like you're saying there's no benefit of him saying that to the phone, but do you think a part of him does understand the business side of it and is actually trying to build the fight by talking about it, or do you think he's trying to talk about it to actually help the issue?
That's a good question. I don't know. That's what.
No matter what, is working. You know?
It is working.
No, but it's working.
Yeah.
I do believe he does a lot of things on purpose.
Yeah.
That flat earth thing, the Hitler thing, the other thing. People, at least people talk. We're talking about him right now. So it's working what he's doing. So
yeah.
But I think if you really wants help and he wants to get out of this, social media is not the
Brother,
answer.
but
Rip his f***ing head off! Die for it, midget!
To get my Bruce Buffer tattoo, UFC tattoo, I'm from a very small little place and not a lot of people ever make it out from where I'm from. So I used to always say to people, hey, imagine one day I'm gonna have Bruce Buffer say, fighting out of Corby, England, and everybody just say, you're a dreamer, you're never gonna have that happen. The day that I was making my UFC debut and I had Bruce Buffer there and he said, fighting out of Corby, England. To me, it was just like, wow, like that's like 11, nearly 12 years in the making of thinking something, knowing something's gonna happen. So I had to commemorate it with the tattoo. I just thought it's gotta be done.
The one thing that Tom Aspinall's doing, Chael, and you said he's more confident than we've ever seen him, he just has to find that one thing. Right now, he's just chipping away, trying to find that one thing to get to Jones, because you and I both know as guys that got to him, it's one thing that you can make him lock on, that makes him feel disrespected, angry, or mad, and then his attention is solely focused on you, and there'll be nothing that can stop him from fighting you. Tom is still searching for that thing that's gonna make Jon go, I've gotta deal with this dude. Because for everything that Jon Jones is, he's a fighter and a competitor. And once you piss him off, Chael, the only thing on his mind is to try to get you.
Oblique kick, lead leg oblique kick, right? We do those steep kicks. I can come to his face, boom. Right? We call it locking horns, but the idea is like two like bulls, you know, like an elk, just freaking being all alpha male. That's what we call it, locking horns. When you're in this locking horns position, you're close enough to be harmed. You are still in danger. So just because I got the outside grip doesn't mean that he can't just tee off on me still. So I want you guys to be defensively sound, even when you're this close. Like when I get in this position, I don't think that I have control over him because his knees are still open, his feet are still open, his elbows are still open. So just be aware defensively that you're not out of danger just because you're the guy with the top position. All right, so next we're just gonna work on doing kicks from this position. So you can kick here, boom. The reason why I say that is because you don't want to get lazy and kind of let one hand go and you're still kicking in a really close range. So when you have his hands, you hold on to those hands until you're done. Then let go. You don't want to have one hand and one hand's off and you're doing things way too close thinking that you're safe because you're not, right? So now we're just going to work on doing kicks from here. Boom. We're going to work on creativity from here. You can do inside leg kick, outside kick, oblique kick, lead leg oblique kick, right? We do those steep kicks. I can come to his face, boom, right? So I want us to respect each other because we're not sparring. We're trying to prevent anything wrong learning. Let's just play around. We're not sparring. We're going to take turns. We'll go 2 and 2 and just work your creativity. I can go outside leg kick, boom. Second time, fake, boom, up the middle, right? I'm here, boom, boom. So just play around and just kind of make this your own. You can be in here, and you work on your switch. Bam, up the middle. Bam, boom,
you know. So just kind of play around with it. Let your creative juices flow. Okay, what would I do from here? What would be my go-to from here? Just play around without sparring. 2 and 2. Ready, back and forth.
This question's for Bilal. You think you could win a street fight by decision?
That's a great question.
I got a question for, oh, I forgot the name.